Welcome, welcome. It's Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen video. And today we're going to talk about the S71 from Gemini. Let's go straight to the description that they use in-game. With the S71, Gemini designed an ergonomic assault rifle ideal for mid-range engagements. Chambered with a smaller caliber round than other weapons in its class, the S71 has become popular among private military professionals for its sleek aesthetics and precise accuracy. This gun fires a 5mm semi-automatic round, and it says it has an effective range of 50 meters, but it comes with a ×4 scope as a default. So I would tell you it is definitely better. Like, you can use it for mid to long range engagements as far as assault rifles are concerned. I hardly ever have to use this thing for more than a 2-pop on folks. A lot of times it'll 1-pop somebody in the head. So it's a very good rifle. It is a very strong rifle. And you can replace the optics with a smaller optic if you want to. I do that on occasion. I put a 2x optic on rather than the 4x, because the 4x can sometimes zoom in too much. It just depends on the combat arena on whether or not I want to have that larger zoom. So this gun is about 3,379 AUEC. It was introduced in Alpha 3.5, so it's been out for a little while. It can fire 400 rounds per minute, and it's only got single shot mode, which, let me tell you, you can fire fast, obviously, with single shot mode. It has 600 meters a second muzzle velocity, so that's really quick. That's, you know, in line with assault rifles. So as of 3.12.1, you could get this thing at Grimhex, Area 18 in New Babbage. I don't know, I think that's still the same now. So you can get it at Scutters at Grimhex, Center Mass at Area 18, or Center Mass at New Babbage. I believe you can also get them in different styles, maybe dark gray. I don't know. Actually, the Gemini rifles don't usually come in different styles. But they look really cool. I like the way that Gemini rifles and shotguns, the whole lineup looks. They look really fantastic to me. And I enjoy this rifle. This is not my everyday carry. As you can see, there's actually some graphical issues here clipping through when I aim down sights. I'm guessing from my helmet or shoulder armor. I'm not real sure on that. And of course, I had some issues after inspecting the rifle initially on being able to fire it. This is an interesting scenario. I'm playing on the 3.13.1 patch. That's what's on the live servers right now, and these guys decided they were going to group up. Pretty interesting. I do have a silencer on this, so I'm just not certain how they reacted this way, but it was very interesting, just to say the least. I was able to take out a whole slew of them right here in this hallway entrance. And, you know, they did get some shots on me unexpectedly. So I had to burn a med pen. It does have a 30-round magazine. So you will be able to go through that rather quickly. Because, again, it's single shot. It's not as fast as like a P8 can shoot, or even a Karna, or my favorite, the Gallant. The Gallant fires super fast compared to it. The Gemini C54, which is another assault rifle that they have, fires super fast in comparison to this thing. Again, this is more like a mid-range to long-range combat rifle. I would almost, well, it would not fit in as an M16, but maybe like, I don't know, an M14 or something along those lines, as far as being a mid to long range rifle. I don't recommend it at short ranges generally, because there are much better options for that, whether it's one of the, you know, auto or burst assault rifles, or even a shoddy from closer range. Shotguns are always fun to play, and I'm going to bring a video on one of those fairly soon so you can see how much fun they are. So yeah, you can see that I was able to take down all the bad guys here at Korea. The AI is still not great, obviously, but they're all grouped up. That's kind of funny. I couldn't have planned it better than that. I couldn't have just drug all the bodies into one area and made it look like I took them all out there either. So let's try in a different atmosphere or arena, if you will. So I am doing this on one of the new cave missions that came out with 3.13.1, and as you can see, somebody else has been parked here. You'll see here in a minute that they're Connie's over here. I am assuming they died in the cave, because I never encountered anybody else over here, and the ship claimed it didn't have an owner. So they most likely died and their ship was left here. I never really encountered anybody else at another cave, so that's pretty interesting. So we're going to go in the cave and eliminate these 12 bad guys here. If you guys have ever used this rifle, well, tell me what you think about it. I know a lot of you have already commented on it, and a lot of you really like this rifle. And again, I like it for mid to longer range encounters. I would prefer my Gallant or a P8 it close to mid range. Those rifles to me are better, you know, in combat right like this. This guy, I mean, you'd be fine with a P8 or a Gallant here. Longer range, you're going to want to use like this rifle or a sniper rifle, which I plan on showing you the capabilities of a sniper rifle soon as well. The sniper rifles are very different from one another, just like the assault rifles are. I mean, this rifle is an assault rifle, the Gallant is an assault rifle, the Karna is an assault rifle, the C54, the P8, and the P4 are all assault rifles, and they all have different characteristics, different accuracy, different firing modes. So you really need to play with each one to figure out which one suits you the best. For me, you know, like I said, I really like the Gallant and the P8 the most. The P4 is there. I'm not a huge fan of the C54 because I go through ammo like crazy in that thing. This one is good as well if I'm able to single tap folks from range. I will use this one in PvP when it's on the PU and not Star Marine. I don't recommend this one at all in Star Marine. I would definitely go with one of the faster firing guns. You just have a much better chance of surviving encounters if you do that. This one is much more in line with shooting from longer ranges that than, you know, the other team can't hit you from. So yeah, PvP I can use this if we're playing an open map like Capture the Carrack or something along those lines, and I can catch people coming in or I can catch people defending from a distance. But I always shift to a faster firing AR or a shotgun if I'm going to be in closer quarters. It just works better for me. What about for you guys? I mean, where do you feel this S71 fits in your armory? Like, where do you use it the most? Do you use it longer range, mid range? Is it an everyday carry for you? I mean, how are you using your S71? And are you a big fan of the other Gemini weapons? Like I said, I really do like the stuff that Gemini puts out. They're very cool looking, and they're very effective. As much as I don't like the C54, it is an extremely effective weapon system, and it can take enemies out extremely quickly just because of how rapid you can deploy ammo down range. So yeah, the shotgun that just came out, I think it's what, the R9. Fantastic shotgun. I really like the R9. It's kind of like a semi-auto shotty, and again, it can put shots downrange fairly quickly for a shotgun, so it can be really devastating. What else does Gemini make? I think they make the F55 as well, which is a light machine gun, and that thing can put a lot of rounds downrange quickly as well. It can be pretty devastating, probably at mid-range, maybe even longer ranges, but it's not the super accurate weapon system that you would hope it'd be. I mean, it is a light machine gun. It's designed to just pump out volume out at the enemy. So again, if you're using it for anything else, then you're probably not using it as it's recommended. So I want to take a moment to say thank you to everybody that's been tuning in and watching the videos. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all of you guys who watch the ads all the way through or click on the ads. That really helps contribute to the channel, and I thank you for that. And a big thank you to the Patreon and YouTube members that sign up every month and contribute to the channel in that way. Man, you guys are so awesome, and I really want to get you guys something in the future, so we'll work on that. you know, because you guys should be recognized in some way. So thank you very much. If you want to join the Patreon or YouTube members, you can do that in the description down below. If you want to join Texas or the Texas Space Navy, you can do that in the description down below as well. Make sure you put in an application on the RSI website and in our Gilded. That's the best way to get welcomed into our ranks. And anybody can be a Texan. You don't have to be naturally a Texan. I mean, we got people from South Africa, people from Sri Lanka, people from Australia, Europe, from all over the place that are Texans. I even got somebody in Guam right now. So come on aboard. You know, we take anybody as long as you're cool to play with, and you know, no asshattery. We've got enough of that. So yeah, definitely check that out. Also, if you're new to the game, it looks like a game might be fun to you and you want to join the game, make sure to use my referral code. That'll be in the description as well. You get 5,000 bonus credits, and it helps me out. And hey, you know, we can get you in the org as well and teach you how to play the game. With that said, I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.